Bofuri Season 2 confirmed! Oh yes, Shield Girl Maple has acquired the Season 2 skill. So what's up guys, Foxen here. Bofuri aka the Shield Girl anime has just ended, and I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this anime since this anime has been so much freaking fun. Winter anime season has been described as a slow anime season, which ironically has benefited a lot of anime debuting this season. I'm sure you're familiar with the juicy drama behind interspecies reviewers, but definitely the top isekai slash top fun anime this season has to be the Shield Girl. So go ahead and smash that like just like Maple would. Subscribe for more juicy anime content and let's dive into this. So I really just want to give my thoughts on the last episode plus the anime as a whole. For this slice of life MMO tale that actually started pretty laid back, the second to last episode actually managed to give you this super hyped up cliffhanger. Oh no, Maple was dying. It almost got you to think she was about to lose. Then for the final episode, no opening at the beginning. That's how you know it's serious. I'm actually really glad to see that the overpowered Maple got a suitable challenger. It was really that familiar tale of the overpowered character meeting this overpowered wall. Of course, it was only really a matter of time. Maple already went into her Super Saiyan blonde angel form. Unfortunately, she already gave away the machine god mode too. I was really just waiting and waiting, wondering when is she gonna summon the beast? Oh yes, badass monster Maple for the win. So ever since I saw this thing at the very beginning, it gave me the vibe of Kirito doing something similar in SAO Season 1. Although the Kirito version was not a freaking power-up. This monstrous Maple is super overpowered. This thing needs a nerf. I don't care if he could only use it once a day. I mean hell, just think about it, this player that is several levels below the top player managed to wipe him out. Sure, you could say that the guy got caught off guard, but come on. By the way, one side thing about this Berserker Maple version, I actually have to give more credit to this anime for not going the CG route for this beast. Otherwise, I could imagine this thing looking something like Overlord Season 3. At the end of the day, I also do have to get credit for this anime for not making Maple get the top spot. Technically, they won the battle but lost the war, kind of. The Maple tree ended up getting 3rd place, close to the top but barely missing the mark, which actually does give Maple and the guys more room to improve, not to mention some other goodies coming in Season 2. And let's talk about Maple, going back to her being really overpowered. I've been thinking about it ever since I've been watching the series. Why does it work so well for this anime? At this point, there's been countless other isekai slash VR anime with that overpowered character that just makes things dull. But now you switch over to Maple. Perhaps one of the main reasons is really just how she became overpowered. Really this combination of Maple being this total MMO newbie, plus dumb luck. It does help that Maple is super adorable. She is a little bit of an airhead at times, and comes off as naive. I think this whole thing is a winning combination. One thing in particular that has been pretty awesome for this anime has been the MMO setting. There's been a ton of isekai anime, but for some reason, a lot less when it actually comes to VR. And don't get me wrong, I do love the fantasy setting as much as the next person, but when it's actually set in this game world, I just find it completely relatable to my past MMO experience. One of the things that was really surprising about this anime was actually the animation. I was totally pleasantly surprised at some of the high level quality of animation where I did not expect it. This included some of the boss battles. And how about the time that Maple became that mech god? I could have easily seen that being oversimplified or just gone the CG route, but no. So at the end of the day, what exactly is the winning formula for the Shield Girl Maple series? I would have to say this being an MMO slash isekai series combined with being slice of life. Still, slice of life isekai slash fantasy series have been done a few times. Just from last year, we had the average isekai, the bookworm isekai, there was Endro 2, and I guess the slime isekai too. Although it feels like besides the slime isekai, all of these other ones went pretty much under the radar. So let me ask you, what was the best part of this Maple anime? Why do you think Maple as this overpowered character works, while so many other anime don't? And yes, I've been really overly positive about this anime. It actually does feel like top 10 anime material. Keep in mind, we still are at the beginning of the year. Let's see if Maple's defense is still running strong when the year is done. That said, are there any complaints or nitpicks or even issues for this anime? Honestly, none really come to mind right away. You might be able to argue that there's an awful lot of conveniences, but then again, that's almost entirely the point for a little Maple. Perhaps my one concern for the series is what's coming next. Can Maple keep on doing the same thing over and over and still make it fun or interesting for the Season 2? I mean sure, using the same formula plus a cute factor could eventually get stale real quickly. But I do have faith. Right now, Bofuri has 9 volumes out right now in Japanese. There is a lot of source material left. And actually, I started reading the Japanese light novel last week. Honestly, this thing is a really fun read. I should point out that the story is pretty bare bones. It reminds me a lot of Konosuba. By the way, how about the Isekai Quartet? Could Maple potentially get a cameo there? I know, this is technically not Isekai, this is VR MMO, but still. Oh, and to really just show how much I love the series, you know me, I definitely want to get a Maple figure. I definitely wouldn't mind a little Maple Nendroid. Anyway, super pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed this series. The Shield Girl Maple here is just another example of how overpower can be done with this genre and still be interesting. But let me toss it to you, did you also enjoy this anime as much as I did? Did you have any issues that I didn't? What would you like to see for season 2? Definitely post down below cause I do read the comments. Subscribe, watch my upcoming spring anime video, and I'll see you guys later.